Where should you be standing right now after in between auto-attacks? Hey Lucas, welcome.
There, behind.
Behind who?
Behind Tres.
Okay. True. Right here is good. You can also go on the left angle here, but you should never stay face to face on Lucian. You should either stay here or here or here. Kite like this and go on Nami. So your positioning is iffy. So yes, mid game is gonna be the problem. We're gonna see in why. That doesn't mean you're clean in the lane. So we have lots of things to improve. What's going on, guys? Vizais here, and in today's video we're gonna learn a lot about laning phase, trading, positioning, how to play the matchup, how to make a game plan, and more amazing things you will find in this video, and a little bit also of the macro if you're interested to learn that. So if you're the first time here, go ahead and make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell to make sure you don't miss out any video from this channel that will make you a better AD carry. Enjoy. Do the wrong thing when they play for objectives. So be in the fight is the first condition. Second condition is, depending on what you play, you want to think about how you can carry the fight. So with Ezreal, you have to hit lots of Qs. Every Q if possible. Yes. If you don't hit your Qs, it's going to be impossible for you to really win team fights. And then with Vayne, for example, it would be carrying through auto attack. So you would have to have really good positioning so you don't get caught. So it will depend on what do they have to like hit you. So the simple question, the simple steps to win the game is 1, in mid game, be where you should be. Like if you have to be mid lane and they play for Baron, they play for Drake, you have to be there. If they play for an objective on top lane for the tower, you have to be there. Second condition is, once you are in a fight, play it good, play it really good. So let's see if you actually complete these two conditions. One is being at the right point, at the right location, and 2 is playing the fight in the right way. So let's see how you play this right here. Okay, so we talked about leash versus no leash. We're not gonna talk about that anymore. You do cleanse against Twisted Fate brand. I mean, if you play Ashe, it's good. If you play Ezreal, you're very mobile, so I don't think you need necessarily cleanse in this case against Twisted Fate and brand. Okay. So there is that. It's not bad to take cleanse. It's just personally I would go heal, exhaust, or even ghost if you really want it. Let's see what you're gonna do here. So you actually take the kill here, and as you're taking the kill, you make a big mistake, a big mistake, and this is very common. They keep going in. This guy wants to go in. This guy wants to go in. Maybe she has the E. Maybe she has the bubble. Thresh hasn't used any ability. What should you be doing right now?
Following, yes.
Following them, yeah. And after the Twisted Fate, maybe it's gonna flash out, and your team is gonna back off. That's when you recall, because if you run like this and they flash on the guy, you not being there is bad. So be careful. Look at the Thresh. He just you just missed the flash, because now look at this. Don't tell me he doesn't die. Oh my, but Zoe had to use the flash. Zoe wasted the flash, and she's playing against Maokai, which is impossible to play Twisted Fate Maokai. Thresh got the kill. Holy. So you see how you influence this? The fact that it didn't follow up there. Plus you could have 2 kills there. It would be very nice to have that. No problem. I mean, it can be a big deal, this mistake, but it's easy to focus. You're gonna know how to do it next time. You try to leash. We talked a little bit how to, like, why you shouldn't leash in this case. Unfortunately, you have to play it very safe in this lane. So exactly like in team fights, when you want to get yourself into a fight that will basically you'll fight with someone, you have to know what that someone can do to you. So in this lane phase, if Lucian dashes to you, you always lose. If the Nami has his E, so you just lose it really hard. And then Lucian can also Q to the minion. So if you position it yourself right here, how is it?
I'm gonna get hit.
Yes. So where should you be?
Like on the left or bush,
yeah,
I guess.
Yeah, you see your positioning right here. Lucian is just easy gonna Q. Boop, easy punish. Easy punish. You see Thresh, smart boy. Are you an AD carry main struggling to make an impact in your games? Is your damage output disappointingly low, leaving you feeling frustrated and powerless in the role you love? Introducing our specialized coaching program designed to supercharge your AD carry performance. Imagine a world where your damage, decision making and farming skills are 10 times better and the outcome of your games is no longer left to chance. Meet Chase. Just like you, he was once stuck in the same position, facing low damage and inconsistency in his games. Let's see what happened after his coaching experience, from Diamond 4 to Master Tier. Wow! And here is Jordan and Brett. both transform into formidable AD carry after the coaching session. These success stories aren't just isolated cases, they are a part of a community of over 3,243 players who benefited from the coaching program. If it worked for them, why not for you? Picture yourself as an unstoppable AD carry. It's not a dream, it's your potential with the coaching session. Don't wait any longer, visit Visai.com, book your coaching and become the AD carry the enemy team hates to play against. Very smart boy here. Nice positioning by him. And now you try to look to okay, so your job in this lane is to play to not lose it. So you have to be very careful when you're using Q on them, because you know that level 2 it's gonna be impossible for them to kill them. It's gonna be impossible for you to get the push, and it's gonna be impossible for you to 2v2 a Nami Lucian as Ezreal Thresh. So when you should try to play super slow. Like this Q is bad. You should try to Q the minions, like this minion. You see? You're playing the lane to win it. Look at this. So this has 0 value. You should try look at this Qs. This has 0 value. Now you got the Qs on them, but guess what? They got the push. You'd have liked Nami to be full HP. You don't Q her. You Q the minions and you get the push. So you should play for the push. You should play for the prior. You're not trying to win this laning phase. It's Lucian. It's Ezreal Thresh. So if you are master tier right now, this is a huge mistake. Since we are not in like high-low, it didn't have the right plan and it didn't execute. The plan was to play slow.
But in this case, I wanted to let them push because they will win the Priya, because when he Q, he killed almost all of the minions and Thresh wasn't hitting too, so I tried to poke, but if they go all in, maybe one of them die. I was counting that they get earlier the level 2 than us.
If you keep auto attacking the Q on the minions here, you can get level 2 a lot faster than Ezreal can. Because do you know how your passive works?
Yes,
the
attack speed.
How much?
50 10% each.
Yeah. So if you're gonna hit Q on minions 5 times, you get 50 attack speed, 50%. Do you know how much a dagger gives you?
15, if I know.
12. Do you know how much is that in daggers? You have 4 daggers. 4 daggers. Extra. So you can get the push compared to Lucian if you work really hard on it and you Q the minions. Of course, in a normal matchup where you have Karma, and it's like a different matchup, you can also use the Q under the Nami to poke her. But with Thresh, at this point, it's very difficult for you to do something with this poke that you did.
Okay.
Very difficult. And these Qs are good because you have nothing to do, like you can't do much. You get a little bit of poke, which is not good. You should definitely play a lot safer in this matchup. Like just keep your distance. Plus, you didn't really need to Q this minion. Look at this. You see, you're still trying to Q the Lucian, which is extremely bad. Because you're not really going to try to win this lane. If you try to Q like this and you're positioning yourself like this, he will always go for this poke. Yep. He will always go for this. So you should try to go on the minions. Let alone the fact that this minion... How many auto attacks do you need to do on that minion?
If he gets under the tower?
Yeah.
Like 1.
Yeah. You can just get it with Q, or you can just get it with 1 auto attack. You don't need to prepare it actually. So playing too much to win the laning phase in this one, not so good. So overall, at least...
No, you're right, because now I see better that I always try to win. I don't know why.
You always try to win, but your goal in this matchup is to not lose your HP. This is your goal. If you are 50 farm in 10 minutes, let's say like that, or like 100 farm in 10 minutes, and Lucian is 100 farm in 10 minutes, and you didn't die, you win the lane. You won. You won. If you fitness express tab and you're the same farm with Lucian, he says, okay, Lucian Nami against Ezreal same farm, Ezreal win. So you should try to play based on a plan, not because only like low elo players, they're like, oh, I need to win the lane, I need to win it. No, it's like winning the lane doesn't mean killing them or poking them. Winning the lane means something else in a matchup. If you play Twitch Yumi into Lucian Nami, winning the lane is not dying. If you play Ezreal against Nami Lucian, winning the lane is having the same farm. Winning the lane doesn't be like, okay, I need to get 20 kills on them and it's GG. No, but you can't do that. See? Nice.
Yes.
Let's see here. Let's see how you react after the hook. So, try to go to Q. Nice. You W. Auto. E. Auto. That's good. It's good. Yeah, there are some clicks that are not good in this specific situation. Like, look at this. This click is good. This E is good. This auto is good. Where should you click right now? Where should you click?
Forward.
Forward. Exactly. Forward. Let's see your clicking. Did you see that click? So you click. So you have some small patterns. This is not a big deal in Emerald or low diamond, but it's still it can mean a lot, because maybe next game you can flash auto attack with Nami. You see? Look at this. Like flash auto attack, and you had PTA. So you might have actually been able to kill her. So overall, the laning phase was decent. This is the word. Okay. Exactly, this is the word. Okay. Not terrible. Not insanely good. Not master tier. A low diamond level. Low diamond. We'll see how you play the next one. So from this point, Lucian has to recall, and then after he recalls, let's see what you're gonna do. You're gonna push the wave. He stays. Let's see what you're gonna do here. Do you E into him? Okay, you were a bit greedy. If Nami has mana for the Q, you're just dead here.
I think I misclicked the E.
You think you misclicked?
Yes. Yes, look my mouse.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, because I knew that we don't win that.
And you don't even need flash here. You can just cleanse the bubble and you're fine. Look at the Lucian mana. If it hits you, you cleanse and you just run. Just wasted your flash. So there are a lot of little mistakes in this lane, I will be honest. And then here you wanted to recall, but you stay. This is very good actually, that you stay here, because they're gonna push this. But the thing is, what does Lucian wants to do right here?
You wanna push and go back.
So then what should you be doing right now?
Stay in.
True, but okay, so
don't let him then go back. But
okay. The thing,
I didn't want to do that because we were low too.
yeah, you shouldn't really stop his recall here. You shouldn't be thinking about stopping his recall. So right now, if Lucian is here and he sees Thresh, he sees Ezreal, what is he gonna do with the wave compared to if you're in Fog of War right here and he doesn't see you?
If he see us, he gonna slow push. Or...
True.
Yeah, but I think they need to recall anyway because they don't have mana, so they are like useless too.
True, but they could just slow push this wave, fast push the next wave.
Yes.
They don't need to push right now. So how does that hold you back?
I should be hiding.
You should be hiding. You should be hiding, and when after he pushes, you should be showing. You shouldn't be showing right now. You shouldn't be showing right now. See? Because if he was smart, he would have slow pushed, and this little minion that is like low HP would have died. So you see, you play a bit of a weak players against weak players. That's why you get away with this. Hey coach, hey, welcome, how are you? So let's see what's gonna happen here. Same thing. You have a lot of autopilot Qs. Look at this Q. Even if you're gonna use this, you don't never kill him. Look at your mana, look at your HP, look at their HP. You should try to focus yourself on getting the minions, because you're never gonna get anything of that Q. You see, the pattern that you have to try to win the lane in a laney phase where you're not supposed to win the lane, we saw it at level 1. And right here, it doesn't even make any sense, right? Like, why would you Q here? Okay, you chunk him a little bit, but then what do? You never kill him, right? Super important. Now they're gonna push. I like that you're hitting the minions a lot and you're countering the push. You're trying to Q the minions. This is extremely good. Perfect. He's most likely gonna recall. You see the Lucian recalling and you recall at the same time. That's nice. You could have stopped him here. The thing is, if you stop him... in this case, I think if you stop him, it's good because you have 200 mana and you have a biscuit. Look. If you stop him and he doesn't recall, he can't get his Dirk and he can't get his really good items, because after Dirk it's unplayable. Like it's impossible to play Ezreal against Lucian. So if Thresh wants to go for Voidlings or for Herald Little Herald later on, it's gonna be over 1v1. So I wouldn't let him recall here. I would actually stay too, because you have 300 HP but you have a potion and he has low mana, so he can't pressure you. Plus both junglers were top, so I would stop him right here. The problem in this case is that this wave is pushing slowly into them. So what should you be doing with the wave right now?
Stay in or pushing?
Yeah, you should push this. You should push this. It's a non-cannon wave. Because this is...
The problem there was that I wasn't looking at the map because I wanted to back because I was low and I didn't know.
Who is the enemy jungle?
Brand, but
Brand can't kill you. Even if he's bot, you have enough wards. You can stay here and push even if you don't know where is Brand. Because you have to push staying here and pushing the wave. You don't need to push there. And you have enough vision on the river. This wave is slow pushing into them and you have enough HP. You have 300 HP. It's not bad. You have a biscuit. You have your Thresh. Thresh can stay here, and if Brand comes, he's just gonna focus Thresh and he's just gonna run. So you should definitely push this. If you're 100 HP, I agree with you. If you're like really scared of dying. But in this case, you could have easily pushed that wave. Now it's slow pushing into them and Lucian is gonna punish you, and it's Lucian Nami. So it's not the best. So I love your items though. The refillable potion and the sheen. I like that you did go refillable potion and it didn't go dagger or something else. I don't like that you didn't Q the Gromp. You should go Q the Gromp like 5 times. Because if you Q the Gromp, your cooldown of your spell is gonna decrease with how much? Do you know?
Yes, I know.
With 7.5 seconds. It will actually decrease. So you'll have it 2 times. So now you have to slow push this and fast push the next wave. Okay, the Lucian didn't really want to let the wave to come into him, which is good for him because he wants to punish you, he wants to get prio. So overall, you're just staying there, you're just playing safe. This is the laning phase matchup. Like, this is really, from now on, this is the main, the goal that you have. You would like to recall for your Essence River from now on, which is quite expensive, but worst case for Warhammer, it's gonna be very difficult, as you can see, to play it now, because you shouldn't let him recall. We talked about that. You shouldn't let him recall, because now if you're gonna fight, you always lose this. Always lose this. Look at this damage. It's unbalanced. Plus your positioning is really bad as well. Look at this. Hook. Should W. Good. Where should you be standing right now after in between auto-attacks? Hey Lucas, welcome.
There, behind.
Behind who?
Behind Thresh.
Okay. True. Right here is good. You can also go on the left angle here. But you should never stay face to face on Lucian. You should either stay here or here or here. Kite like this and go on Nami. So your positioning is iffy. So yes, mid game is gonna be the problem. We're gonna see in why. That doesn't mean you're clean in the lane. So we have lots of things to improve. Overall, this is good that you played based on the plan. So this is still very nice. Very nice for Emerald. It's very nice. You had the plan, you executed. You had a good plan. The execution wasn't the best. It's okay that you had a plan at least. Let's see what we're gonna do here. So now you're on V2, but it doesn't really matter that much that you're on V2. So the goal right now is to get away of this lane as fast as possible. You shouldn't be scared here at all. I don't know why you're recalling. It's grief. Nami is still in base. You have Fiddlesticks coming from around. Zoe is around bot lane. You're 1 versus 2. If Thresh face checks his brush, you can stay behind him and you can push one more wave. You're playing too safe here. Look at Zoe, she's behind you. Lucian right here, when he shows, he shouldn't really be able to do this. Look at Zoe. You should walk up right here and bait him. If he goes into you, you E out and he just dies. You play too safe. Too safe. Look at Thresh, look at Thresh.
E and just kill me with E.
With E?
EQ. Like, you saw his damage.
His damage was good because Nami was there, right?
Yeah, but anyway, Lucian does a lot of damage.
So the damage that he did is because Nami E. Look at this.
I know, but Lucian without Nami do a lot of damage too. For me, it's a early champ.
Yeah, he does damage. The problem is that you have Thresh here. You're 1 versus 2. Like right here. Do you think he kills you from E double auto Q? I don't think so. I think he needs to E double auto Q double auto to kill you. Did you see his items? He has shard and probably longsword. He's not so strong. Plus you have 4 people there.
Yeah.
So you're definitely playing. Let me see a bit of your OPGG. Okay, it doesn't look like you're a safe player. You have a little bit of death ratio. You also played Lucian, I see. Yeah, it's right here. Just you have all of your teammates behind you. Okay, right now you got queued. Even at this point, how can Lucian kill you right here? Look at his trash. You just follow him right here. Just follow him. It's like literally impossible. he will face check for you. You will stay here behind. Then you push the wave. Then you recall. Then he stays in the tower. You just killed Nami and you're recalling first. That's embarrassing. You're winning the laning phase and you're not taking advantage to push the wave. That's why you can't carry the games, because you're just AFK. You take a kill, you don't take anything. A bronze player will take a kill, will recall. A diamond player will take a kill, will take a wave, will take a plate, will take a wave, will recall. You're right here right now. You have to push a little bit. I'm not saying that if you know you're gonna die, you should walk up. Because this is probably what you're thinking. You're just, okay, I'm gonna die. But you have Thresh here. Nami is still right now. You have Zoe behind you. You have Fiddlesticks behind you. And look at Thresh. He wanted to do this. Look at Thresh. He wanted to do this. He wanted to help you push. But he saw you recalling. And look at Fiddle. Look at Fiddle. Look at Zoe. You want him to dash into you. You bait him and he dies. And if he dies, you get the wave. You get the Drake. You get the plate maybe as well.
Yeah.
Look at your team. They're just making a play. Look at the Thresh. He just hooked. If you are there, he can just start with the flay. So this, look at this fight. It would be much different if you're there. Much different. Let's see the damage of Lucian without Nami, okay? So this is with Nami. Okay, so let's see right now. Let's see his damage. With the Nami E, he has a lot of damage, but not without Nami E. He needs minimum the Noonquiver. So we played a little bit too safe right there. So theoretically right here, you need to get the tower and then you just need to go mid lane. Let's see if you do it properly here. We also need to play for the Essence River here. They are gonna be very strong, so you have to be very careful here. Okay, you should also use your ulti from Fog of War. Like right here, you can't win this laning phase by trying to all in them like Thresh does here. Like what you have to do is that you have to go in Fog of War and then throw your ultimate. So right now, after you go for this trade, which is good, which is really good. Okay, just go in Fog of War, ulti, chunk him. Because if you chunk him, Nami will have to heal him with the W. But the Nami W is like 8 seconds and it's like 120 mana. It's a lot. So that will take 20 seconds, 25 seconds. And if they are low HP, in 25 seconds they can heal a lot, but you don't let them heal. You just push the wave because you're gonna be full HP and he's low HP, and you're gonna poke under their tower. So from this and on, like here, just go right here, ulti, and ulti on this angle like this, so you can ulti both of them. And you would win this lane. Just if you keep your lane like this, it's never gonna work. You're never gonna use like. It's very difficult to hit your ulti from like if they see it coming. It's very, very difficult. Okay, so let's see what you're gonna do in the mid game. Push, you reset. Let's see. You go for Drake. Take the tower here. Okay, you take the tower. You need to go mid. Let's see if you do it. Nice. You recall. Zoe goes bot. You go mid. Let's see if you do it. The reason why you should go bot is that wave is fully pushed in, so you should path towards mid lane. And then if the wave is huge and Zoe doesn't want to move, you can maybe go back then. If not, then you can play for Herald, you can play for top, or you can just play simply for the mid tower, which is usually the best play. Let's see what you're gonna do. Where are you going what?
Because what's the on mid?
So this is why we're actually losing games in mid game. You're strong, you have an item and a health. This is the minimum requirements to group mid. An item and a health. The wave was right here. Right now it's in the middle. You don't need to go bot.
Okay, but I don't agree with that. But most of the times when I go mid,
yes,
the mid doesn't move, so he stays on mid. So I lose the advantage of XP because the ADC is solo farming bot. So I always try to be solo, not solo lane, but farming, not losing XP.
Yes.
Because for me, it's the most important.
It's good, but it's not really the most important thing now. You have an item and a health. You can easily group mid lane. You can carry the game right now. From now on, this is the minimum requirements to be useful in team fights as an AD carry.
Okay. On this case, I should go mid and take tower.
Yeah, you should go mid first. You should go mid. You should tell Zoe to go bot lane. If the wave bot lane remains there and Lucian groups mid, you stay mid and you push for the tower. You play with Fiddlesticks, with Zoe, and you push for the tower. If you go mid lane and you see Lucian is pushing, and Zoe is going, you should still stay mid. If you go mid and you see now Lucian is pushing, then you should go back to bot lane. So I'm not saying stay mid no matter what. I'm saying go mid, ping your Zoe, and watch the Lucian what he does. If he's bad player and he takes Krugs, he takes red, whatever, he goes towards mid, and wave is in the middle, you want to stay mid because you have an item and a half, you want to carry this game. But if he's a smart player and as you go mid, you're right here and he's right here pushing, no problem. We go bot, we push one more, and after you push one more, you go back to mid and you try it again to tell Zoe to go bot.
Okay.
This is how League of Legends is played. It's adaptable, like based on what the enemy does. So right here is a big mistake. Big mistake, because same thing in high diamond you lose this game because of this. Look at this. You go bot, they should fight mid. They should fight mid. They are fighting mid. You're not there. Look at this. They're fighting mid. They are pushing mid lane. They want to get a tower. You should have been there. Look at the bot wave. You don't need to take this wave. Okay, I agree with you. If it was a huge wave coming into you, I agree with you, Galo. You should take it. You should go towards bot. But wave is chilling here. I mean, okay, you lose 2, 3, 4 minions, but you're losing a kill mid. You're losing a tower mid.
Yeah. Okay.
So the wave is not pressuring you in any way. So either you should go bot here, either if the wave is pushing really hard into you, or either if the Lucian is pushing. Sure, we go bot. Otherwise, go towards mid lane. Tell Zoe to go. If she doesn't go, you go. If she goes, you stay mid. You are an AD carry with an item and a health. She doesn't even have one item. Look at this. Look at Zoe's items. You should push this and then push another one and then go mid. Okay, but this, look at this. Look at this. Fighting, moving to a fight. You're not there. You should be mid. And they are also pushing the mid lane. Look at Twisted Fate. He has prio. Why? You should have been mid. You should get prio. You should get access to the Drake. You should ward over the wall. You should play around your team. But you're not there. Because you're stronger than Lucian. Lucian is 0-2 and he's getting priority. That's troll. Look at top lane. They lost the fight because of us. Zoe died because of us. Lucian got a shutdown because of that. How long was this game? 30 minutes. This is a 22 minutes game. 22 minutes game. Look at this. Before you make this play, the scoreboard said 2-13. You made one play when you grouped later. They get a shutdown on top. They get a shutdown on mid. And then they also get right now another guy. Let's see. It's 5-13.
$5. If you have problems improving and getting better in the game faster but cannot afford booking coaching, on my Patreon you can access more than 627 VOD reviews, premium videos about how to wave management, mid-game macro, and tier lists that will show you the best champions to climb and to improve for your elo. And these are not on YouTube, this is only on Patreon, they're exclusive.
Moreover, you can participate in the free coaching waiting list to get a premium VOD review. I'm giving away 2 free VOD reviews every single week. All what you need to do is simple 2-step process. Subscribe to my Patreon and share your OPGG and voila, you are on the waiting list. You're gonna get a personalized VOD review for any game in your match history. For just $5, you get not only the free VOD review, but a whole bunch of exclusive benefits that will supercharge your gaming experience. It's a small investment for a big return. And it's just $5, it's no brainer, right? But here is the deal, you've got to act quickly. The waiting list is already filling up fast. 55 people already subscribed to the Patreon, and there are 6 people that they already are on board, they are on the waiting list. And more are joining every moment. Now, do you want to secure your spot for a free VOD review? Go ahead on my Patreon and reserve it right now.